Hello, my name is Dima Watkins. I am 15 years old. I go to Washburn High School in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I was born in 1997 in Perm, Russia. I lived there for about a year in an orphanage before my two dads, John and Andy, came to adopt me and bring me home to Minneapolis. So I've been living in Minneapolis for about 14 years. During those 14 years, I've developed a lot of interests, such as neurology, psychology. Astronomy is really interesting. Basically anything that involves technology or science is interesting to me. But I'm interested in a lot of other things as well. I like to do parkour. If you haven't seen parkour, I find that really fun. It's what I call a disorganized sports because I've never been good at organized sports, so I call parkour a disorganized sport, just for fun. I've been playing chess since I was 3 years old, I think. So it's about 12 years playing chess. I play the Polish, if you don't know what that is, 1b4. It's a really screwball opening, but it's fun. It works for me. My parents, John and Andy, I'm so happy to have the parents that I have. John teaches English and history. Andy teaches English. They're both really passionate in what they teach, but they're also knowledgeable in other areas. John, he knows about like almost every single religion existing. You ask him where any country is on a globe, he'll point to it in less than a second. He's great. Andy is more scientific. He's taking psychology courses. He does a lot of sciencey stuff, while John does a lot of historical stuff, and that's great. And they're both really knowledgeable. So I could ask Andy about something science related, he'd know. I could ask John about something, historical, he'd probably know. And it's just great because you can have a discussion with them about anything, and they most likely carry it on, and you'd go for hours. I've had dinners where I'd come down only planning for 15 minutes, spend 15 minutes eating my dinner and then going back upstairs, and they've lasted about 2 hours just talking about anything, which is so much fun to me because I love talking. John loves talking, Andy not so much, but he'll talk if you ask him stuff. John is a practicing Catholic, and Andy is an observant Jew. And I've been to Andy's synagogue and John's church. The communities there are great. They're really nice. I love the priests that John, the church that John goes to. I love the priests there. They're really just really passionate, and they're really, can't really describe them because they're just so nice. A synagogue, there are a lot of great people. I actually have a friend there who also has two dads. He's a great friend. I haven't seen him in a while though, but hope to see him soon. Also, my family has a history of living with cats. We really like cats. Our history has been Muffin, Brandy, and Charlotte. Muffin, when I was adopted and I came to Minneapolis, our house had two cats, Muffin and Brandy. And as the years went by, unfortunately Muffin died of old age, so then we got Charlotte. And then a couple more years went by, and unfortunately Brandy died due to intestinal blockage, I think. It was really bad. Yeah, but so now we have Charlotte, and she's a perky, fuzzy cat. I just love perky, fuzzy cats. I love cats in general. It's really nice to have some fuzzy company in the household. That's for all of us. It's really nice. But I'm just really thankful that I've had a family, a very stable family. When I'm older, I hope to pursue some sort of job in maybe, most definitely technology, science. I was thinking either astronomer or just going into computer science, something like that. Really, just science and technology for me. But aside from all that, it's the stuff like that I see. This amendment that states that you're allowed to love anyone, but you can't redefine marriage. I find this really kind of offensive, actually, and discriminatory, because it's almost like saying that a gay family is less than a straight family. It's like a straight family is considered normal, even if the husband or wife is an alcoholic and they're abusing each other or the child. Whereas, my parents have never, they're really cautious about drinking alcohol, and they've never hit me. They never do that. So I don't understand how people can support this prejudice towards gay families. Like, children deserve a mom and a dad, but I think children deserve a family that will support them until they go off on their own. And I feel like I'm being supported by my two dads. And it's wonderful having at least a family I know that cares about me. So I'm really offended by this amendment that's saying that you can't have gay families. I find it discriminatory, and I believe that any child deserves a family, parents, no matter what sexuality they are.